Hi, DJ. Andre said last week that the last couple of weeks you guys, or maybe since like 6 weeks ago, you guys started doing a little bit more of the 2 minute situation in practice, that it's been a bigger emphasis. What does that look like as far as what you guys are doing in practice to try to be better in 2 minute drives in the first half and second half?
Basically, just going through the, what I'm saying, those drills, those processes. Actually having 2 minute drills, at the end of practice, just to get us in the midst of getting comfortable and being in that situation. We just got to execute better when it comes down to it.
What's going through your mind when they start out at their own 25-yard line on that final drive and they're starting to pick up chunk play after chunk play as somebody up front trying to rush the quarterback? How difficult was that, and what's going through your mind as they're methodically moving the ball down the field?
What's going through my mind is, what I'm saying, up front, we got to make a play. We got to get to the quarterback, what I'm saying, by any means. And that's just pretty much it. Whatever it's called, we got to execute the play to the best of our abilities, and that's pretty much that.
Hey DJ, how difficult of a spot is that though when you know it's a pass, you know it's going to come out quickly, and but you're not getting necessarily the blitz calls. It's just a four-man rush. It was basically just on you guys to get after Goff. How challenging was that there at the end of the game?
You know what I'm saying? We gotta just go all out, go out, give our best, man. We got to get to the quarterback by any means, whether it's a blitz, whatever play it is. We got to get our job of affecting the quarterback at the end of the day.
Go ahead, Chris.
DJ, just talk about that last play of the game. I mean, how did you observe it, and then just how stunning was it when they scored, and how terrible did you feel afterward?
Oh yeah, man, I feel horrible. You know what I'm saying? We did all this for it to come down to the last play of the game, for them to score. Go through my mind is, I'm saying, three down front. We got to get to the quarterback by any means. We trust the guys, I'm saying, to execute, and we weren't able to do it. So we got to get back in the lab this week, have a short term memory, and get ready for Pittsburgh.
I know you touched upon it, but just you were doing very well defensively and shutting them down mostly in the second half, and then that last drive, boom. I mean, what kind of changed from your estimation from how you were playing defense before in the second?
Not really changed. They were just getting the ball out, what I'm saying, a lot quicker. Just going fast pace, and we just got to execute at the end of the day.
DJ, what's the challenge of being part of a three-man rush when you've got eight in coverage, just trying to prevent the last second play? You talk about rushing by any means, trying to get to the quarterback by any means you can. How much more difficult does that make your job when you have that many more guys who are trying to block you and there's three of you versus a normal pass rush of four?
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying, at the end of the day, we got to be relentless, what I'm saying. Somebody's going to get double, pretty much most of us are going to get double teamed, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying, we got to do our job. That's what we're coached to do. And those guys, that's what they're coached to do as well. So we just got to go out and, by any means, man, just get to them.
Yeah, DJ, and then ask you how hard it is to get to the quarterback there at the end, but you get your sack basically unblocked. I don't
Yeah,
think you were touched at all. Just
yeah.
how good of a feeling was that? And then just to have that happen where they don't even assign a guy to block you at all.
Oh yeah, I mean, by any means, I mean, sack, easy sack, just coming off the edge and unblocked. We had the pressure. We had the two linebackers lined up in the A gaps, which kind of took that tackle's eyes off of me, and I was able to just go get him. So, great play call by coach, and we executed well.
Jeff?
DJ, you talked a second ago about having a short-term memory with a quick turnaround here for Thursday night. I mean, how is that easier to do after such a tough loss, knowing where this team is at with 5 games to go with the playoff picture? Is it easier to do that, or is it hard to do that with
Definitely not.
basically having the stretching after?
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, but you know what I'm saying. We can't cry over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying. The game is lost. We got to look ahead to the future. We got to keep going so we can stay in this hunt and get into these playoffs.
Greg?
Wait, you mentioned the blitz look and the call, but is it ever like is it such a surprise when you go free I mean, do you even have time to realize you're not getting blocked, or are you already at the quarterback by then?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a surprise. As you can see, I kind of took like a little hesitation step, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's what happened, and I'm grateful it happened for me. At the end of the day, so just gotta. That's just pretty much it.
Hey DJ, just what's this playing time been like for you this season? How do you feel like you've developed, I guess specifically as a pass rusher, as we ask you about this? How do you feel like in your second year you've kind of come along here in the steps you've taken as a pass rusher?
Oh, definitely. I feel like I've definitely got a lot better compared to last year. You know what I'm saying? Just getting these reps each week and just getting better. That's all I can do is get better each week and get better and get to the quarterback.